In the shadowed realm of Greek mythology, where gods and mortals intermingle, one figure stands as a testament to the raw power and unyielding determination of the human spirit, Kratos. With eyes that burn like smoldering embers and a soul eternally tormented by past sins, this mythical titan strides across the pantheon with an unforgiving purpose. From his blood-soaked journey through the perils of Olympus to his relentless pursuit of vengeance, Kratos' tale is a symphony of chaos and consequence. Prepare to be enthralled by the tale of a mortal who dared to challenge gods and emerged as a legend in his own right. Kratos, the iconic figure of Greek mythology, commands a presence that strikes fear into the hearts of both gods and mortals alike. Standing at an imposing height, his chiseled form is a testament to the physical prowess that has garnered him legendary status. His skin, the hue of burnished bronze, bears the scars of countless battles, each marking a moment of triumph or a brush with death. Veins pulse beneath his taut muscles, rippling with power as he wields his mighty weapons. Kratos' piercing gaze, framed by a wild mane of raven black hair, is intensified by eyes that gleam with a ferocity unmatched. Their icy blue depths hold the weight of 1,000 burdens, etching the toll of his tormented past upon his countenance. A beard tangled and unkempt flows down his jawline, a visual testament to his relentless pursuit of vengeance. Adorned in battle-worn armor, a symphony of darkness and brutality, Kratos embodies the very essence of war. His gauntlets, forged with divine craftsmanship, bear the marks of his furious clashes against titans and gods. Strapped to his back, the mighty Leviathan axe, a weapon of untold power, glistens with the remnants of vanquished foes. As Kratos moves, the earth trembles beneath his thunderous footsteps, a testament to the indomitable force he represents. The air around him crackles with an electric energy, as if the very atmosphere recognizes his dominion over destruction. Kratos, the visual embodiment of wrath and determination, is a figure that leaves an indelible impression, an immortal warrior destined to etch his name in the annals of mythology. Moreover, Kratos has faced a plethora of formidable adversaries throughout his blood-soaked journey. Among the enemies that have tested his mettle and challenged his unwavering spirit, several stand out as unforgettable obstacles in his path of vengeance and redemption. At the pinnacle of the list is Zeus, the mighty king of the gods. In an epic clash atop Mount Olympus, Kratos sought to exact his revenge on the father of the gods himself, engaging in a battle that epitomized the struggle between mortal and deity. Ares, the god of war, served as both a mentor and antagonist to Kratos. Their conflict was deeply personal, as Kratos yearned to break free from Ares' manipulative grasp and carve out his own destiny, leading to an epic showdown that forever changed the course of his life. The venomous gorgon known as Medusa also crossed paths with Kratos. Her serpentine hair and deadly gaze posed a formidable challenge, but Kratos navigated her lair and harnessed his skills to overcome her petrifying abilities. The Furies, vengeful sisters tasked with punishing oathbreakers, relentlessly pursued Kratos, seeking to bring him to justice for his past sins. Their supernatural powers and cunning tactics made them formidable opponents, forcing Kratos to tap into the depths of his strength and resilience. The Titans, colossal beings born of primordial forces, posed a monumental threat to both the gods of Olympus and Kratos himself. In his quest for revenge, Kratos clashed with these towering entities, engaging in battles of epic proportions that shook the very foundations of the world. These adversaries, among others, tested Kratos' physical prowess, strategic thinking, and emotional resilience. Through bloodshed and sacrifice, he emerged as a warrior capable of challenging even the most powerful beings in Greek mythology, solidifying his status as a legendary figure embodying the unyielding spirit of defiance and triumph. Nonetheless, the stories of how Kratos became Kratos have great weight in Greek myth. Kratos is surrounded by conflicting narratives in nearly every other aspect. The initial legend suggests that Kratos was the offspring of Pallas, a titan, and Styx, an oceanid, which would make him kin to the Olympian gods. These gods, considered the primary deities of the Greek pantheon, belong to the third and fourth generations of immortal beings. According to mythology, Kratos had 3 siblings, Nike, Bia, and Zealous. Hesiod, a Greek poet from the 8th to 7th century BC, describes Kratos and his siblings as excellent children, and recounts the tale of how they acquired their reputation and status. Hesiod explains that Zeus became the abode of these 4 children. As the legend goes, Zeus was preparing for the Titanomachy, a 10-year series of battles between the Titans and the Olympians. In his endeavor to gather as many allies as possible, Zeus made promises of divine positions and rightful privileges to those who fought alongside him. Following the guidance of her father, Styx accepted Zeus's offer and brought her 4 children along. In fulfillment of his promise, Zeus declared that Styx's 4 children would permanently reside with him. Thus, Kratos and his siblings found their home solely in the company of Zeus, representing aspects of his character. According to this myth, Kratos and his siblings served as winged enforcers of Zeus. They acted as an extension of his will, aiding him in its enforcement. They also served as guardians of Zeus's throne, and were always present by his side. Their abode, naturally, was Zeus's palace. An alternate, lesser-known myth presents Kratos as the son of Zeus. In this version, Kratos is a demigod born to Zeus and an unnamed mortal woman, rather than being Zeus's peer. Although this variation is less prevalent, it appears multiple times in myths and stories, and thus warrants acknowledgement. However, the first version, depicting Kratos and his siblings as divine extensions of Zeus, is the more widely accepted mythology surrounding them. Also, Kratos aided in the capture of Prometheus for fire theft. Kratos' presence in Greek mythology is relatively scarce, despite his origins. This is mainly because he was seen as a subordinate of another god, and typically invoked alongside one of his siblings, rather than being a deity with significant dominion. However, there is one myth where Kratos plays a prominent role alongside his sister Bia. This particular myth is found in the opening scene of Aeschylus's Prometheus Bound, an early Greek tragedy written by Aeschylus, 525/524 to 456/455 BC, a renowned playwright of that era. Prometheus Bound narrates the tale of the Titan Prometheus, who is bound and subjected to torture as punishment for bestowing fire upon humans against the will of the Olympian Zeus. At the outset of the story, Kratos compels Hephaestus, the god of fire, to assist him in chaining Prometheus. Despite Hephaestus' reluctance, he obeys Kratos' commands, possibly highlighting Kratos' strength by coercing an Olympian god to perform an act against his own desires. Kratos and his sister Bia instruct Hephaestus to forge the chains used to bind Prometheus. So what does this myth tell us about Kratos? Despite the brevity of Kratos' role in Prometheus Bound, it stands as his most significant appearance in Greek mythology, contributing to his depiction as a brutal figure. Throughout the story, Kratos inflicts merciless and unnecessary wounds on his enemies, raising the question of whether his actions were excessive or necessary for the proper punishment of transgressors. What remains clear is Kratos' belief in Zeus's absolute authority, and his unwavering commitment to enforcing his will, regardless of the lengths he must go to. Although Kratos does make sporadic appearances in other myths, his presence differs from that of the other gods. He is typically called upon by other gods during times of need, often to engage in battle alongside his siblings Bia and Nike, and occasionally with Dike, the god of justice. While Kratos is not always summoned to the battlefield, given his association with extreme violence, it is generally the case. Kratos seems to exist more as a concept rather than a fully developed character, given the frequency of his name compared to his actual portrayal. In a nutshell, Kratos has journeyed from being a mortal plagued by his past to becoming a legend in the annals of Greek mythology. Through his relentless pursuit of vengeance, He has faced formidable foes, challenging the very gods themselves. Kratos' story is one of transformation, driven by a ferocious spirit that refuses to be quelled. As we delve into the depths of his epic saga, we witness the fury unleashed upon Olympus and the world, forever etching his name in the annals of history. Kratos stands tall as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of mythological legends. What are your thoughts about his journey? Let us know in the comments.